The atmosphere aboard the Galactic Council's flagship, the Harbinger of Unity, was tense as representatives from various alien races gathered to discuss the latest discovery in the outer reaches of the galaxy. A young and ambitious officer named Zalon stood at attention, waiting for the Council's decision on a matter that had the potential to change the course of interstellar relations forever. The Council chamber hummed with anticipation as the holographic display in the center of the room flickered to life, revealing an image of a small blue planet on the edge of civilized space. The planet, known as Earth, had been under close observation for centuries due to its unique qualities and the strange behavior of its dominant species, humans. Zalon listened intently as the Council's leader, a wise and respected elder from the Avarian Confederacy, addressed the assembly. Fellow members of the Galactic Council, we have received troubling reports from our scouts near the planet designated Earth, the elder said, his voice resonating with authority. It appears that the humans have reached a critical point in their evolution, one that could have far-reaching consequences for all of us. Zalon felt a chill run down his spine as the holographic display shifted to show footage of human settlements and cities, bustling with activity and life. The humans appeared to be a primitive species, lacking the advanced technology and intellect of many other spacefaring races. And yet, there was something about them that set them apart, a sense of unity and compassion that seemed to defy logic. We have long observed the humans and marveled at their capacity for mercy and kindness, the elder continued, his eyes scanning the gathered representatives. But recent events have shown us that their strength lies not in their weapons or armies, but in their ability to show compassion even in the face of adversity. Zalon glanced around the chamber, noting the puzzled expressions on the faces of his fellow officers. The idea of a species that shunned war and conflict seemed alien to many of them, who had grown accustomed to the brutal realities of interstellar politics and warfare. As we speak, a delegation of humans is on its way to our outpost, seeking to establish diplomatic relations with the Council, the elder revealed, his tone grave. It is clear that they possess a power unlike anything we have seen before, a power that could either unite us in peace or destroy us in war. Zalon felt a sense of unease wash over him as he absorbed the elder's words. The arrival of the humans could herald a new era of cooperation and understanding among the various races of the galaxy, or it could spell disaster for all involved. As the Council deliberated on their next course of action, Zalon knew that the fate of the galaxy hung in the balance. The humans had arrived, and their message of peace and unity would soon be heard by all. Little did Zalon and the other representatives know, the humans' greatest weapon was not one of destruction, but one of compassion. And in a galaxy torn apart by conflict and strife, that was a strength unlike any other. The news of the human delegation's imminent arrival sent shockwaves through the Galactic Council and its member races. Speculation and apprehension filled the corridors of the Harbinger of Unity as officers and delegates alike wondered what the humans would bring to the table. Zalon found himself caught in the midst of a flurry of activity as preparations were made for the arrival of the enigmatic visitors from Earth. He was assigned to assist in coordinating the welcoming committee, a task that filled him with a mix of excitement and trepidation. As the designated arrival time approached, Zalon stood at the entrance to the Council's reception hall, his heart pounding in his chest. The chamber was abuzz with anticipation, the air thick with the scent of different alien species mingling together in a show of unity. Suddenly, the doors to the hall slid open, and the human delegation entered. Zalon's breath caught in his throat as he laid eyes on the humans for the first time. They were unlike any beings he had ever seen. Tall, bipedal creatures with pale skin and a warm, inviting demeanor. Their eyes sparkled with a wisdom and kindness that seemed to transcend language and cultural barriers. Leading the delegation was a human named Ambassador Elena, a striking figure with a presence that commanded attention. She wore simple yet elegant attire, and her gaze held a sense of quiet authority that spoke volumes. "Welcome, Ambassador Elena, and esteemed members of the human delegation," Zalon greeted them, bowing respectfully. "On behalf of the Galactic Council, we are honored to receive you." Ambassador Elena smiled warmly, her voice carrying a sense of reassurance that put Zalon at ease. "Thank you, Officer Zalon. It is a pleasure to be here and to have the opportunity to forge new alliances with our interstellar neighbors." The welcoming ceremony proceeded smoothly, with dignitaries from various races expressing their gratitude and eagerness for collaboration with the humans. The humans, in turn, extended gestures of goodwill and friendship, their words resonating with sincerity and humility. As the ceremony came to a close, Ambassador Elena approached Zalon, her expression thoughtful. "Officer Zalon, may I have a word with you in private?" she requested. Curious and intrigued, Zalon followed Ambassador Elena to a secluded alcove within the reception hall. Once they were alone, she fixed him with a penetrating gaze. "I sense uncertainty and fear among your people, Zalon," Ambassador Elena began, her voice gentle yet firm. "But know this, our mission is one of peace and cooperation. We seek to learn from you and to share our knowledge and wisdom with all who are willing to listen." Zalon felt a wave of relief wash over him as he met Ambassador Elena's gaze. In that moment, he understood the true strength of the humans, their willingness to extend a hand in friendship, even to those who doubted them. "I believe in the power of unity and understanding, Ambassador Elena," Zalon replied, a newfound sense of hope blooming within him. "Together, we can build a future that transcends boundaries and unites us as one." Ambassador Elena smiled, her eyes alight with a spark of determination. "Then let us work together, Officer Zalon, to create a galaxy where mercy is seen not as weakness, but as the greatest form of strength." And with those words, the bond between humans and aliens was forged, marking the beginning of a new era of cooperation and harmony among the stars. In the days that followed the arrival of the human delegation, the Galactic Council embarked on a journey of discovery and collaboration with their newfound allies from Earth. Ambassador Elena and her team worked tirelessly to bridge the cultural and technological gaps between the humans and the various alien races, fostering mutual understanding and respect. Zalon found himself at the forefront of these efforts, serving as a liaison between the Council and the humans as they embarked on joint ventures and initiatives aimed at promoting unity and cooperation in the galaxy. One such initiative was the Unity Exchange Program, where representatives from different races and planets were invited to visit Earth and experience human culture firsthand. Zalon volunteered to participate in the program, eager to immerse himself in the rich tapestry of traditions and customs that defined the humans. As he stepped off the transport shuttle onto the lush greenery of Earth, Zalon was greeted by a sense of wonder and awe. The humans had created a paradise of diversity and harmony, a testament to their commitment to coexistence and understanding. Ambassador Elena welcomed Zalon with open arms, her smile radiant with warmth. "Welcome to Earth, Officer Zalon. I hope you find our world to be as welcoming as we have found yours." Zalon nodded, his eyes taking in the sights and sounds of this new world. From bustling cities to serene countryside, Earth was a living testament to the beauty of diversity and the power of unity. Over the course of his stay on Earth, Zalon learned valuable lessons from the humans, a respect for nature, a reverence for history, and above all, a belief in the inherent goodness of all sentient beings. He found himself forming deep bonds with his human hosts, forging friendships that transcended language and cultural barriers. But the path to unity was not without its challenges. As Zalon delved deeper into human society, he discovered that not all races shared the humans' ideals of peace and cooperation. There were factions within the galaxy that viewed the humans' message of mercy and strength with suspicion and hostility, seeing it as a threat to their own power and influence. One such faction, known as the Dominion of War, harbored ambitions of conquest and domination, seeking to expand their empire through force and intimidation. When news of their aggressive actions reached the Council, tensions rose as fears of conflict loomed on the horizon. As the Council deliberated on how to respond to the Dominion's provocations, Ambassador Elena stood before them, her voice steady and resolute. "We stand at a crossroads, my friends," she declared, her gaze unwavering. "Will we allow fear and distrust to divide us, or will we rise above our differences and unite in the face of adversity?" Zalon felt a surge of determination well up within him as he listened to Ambassador Elena's words. The humans had shown him that true strength lay not in weapons or armies, but in the courage to stand together in the face of darkness. And so, as the galaxy teetered on the brink of conflict, Zalon knew that the time had come for unity to prevail, to show the Dominion and all who would oppose them that mercy was not a weakness, but the greatest strength of all. Tensions reached a boiling point as the Dominion of War continued its aggressive expansion across the galaxy, threatening the fragile peace that the Galactic Council and the humans had worked so hard to build. Reports of skirmishes and conflicts between the Dominion and various alien races filled the airwaves, spreading fear and uncertainty among the denizens of the stars. Ambassador Elena and her team worked tirelessly to rally support for a unified response to the Dominion's aggression, reaching out to allies and potential allies in a bid to form a coalition against the warmongering faction. Zalon found himself at the heart of the diplomatic efforts, serving as a mediator between the Council, the humans, and the alien races that had yet to choose a side in the looming conflict. His experiences on Earth had given him a new perspective on the power of unity and cooperation, and he was determined to do everything in his power to prevent war from engulfing the galaxy. As the Council convened to discuss their strategy for confronting the Dominion, Ambassador Elena addressed the assembly with a sense of urgency in her voice. "Friends and allies, we stand on the brink of war," she began, her eyes scanning the faces of those assembled. "But we must remember that our strength lies not in our weapons or our technology, but in our ability to show compassion and mercy even to those who would do us harm." Her words struck a chord with the representatives, many of whom had grown weary of conflict and bloodshed. The humans' message of peace and unity had touched a chord within them, a chord that resonated with the innate desire for harmony and understanding. With Ambassador Elena's guidance, the Council formulated a plan to confront the Dominion and send a clear message that their aggression would not be tolerated. Diplomatic channels were opened, and emissaries were dispatched to the Dominion's stronghold in an attempt to negotiate a peaceful resolution to the crisis. But the Dominion's response was swift and merciless. They rejected all attempts at diplomacy, choosing instead to launch a full-scale assault on the Council's outposts and territories, intent on asserting their dominance through force. As the battle raged across the stars, Zalon found himself fighting alongside his human allies, their courage and determination fueling his own resolve. Despite the odds stacked against them, they stood united against the tide of aggression, their belief in the power of unity unwavering. In the heat of battle, as laser fire illuminated the darkness of space and explosions rocked the void, Zalon realized the true meaning of strength. It was not in the ability to destroy or conquer, but in the willingness to stand together in the face of adversity, to show mercy and compassion even to those who sought to bring about chaos and destruction. And as the tide of battle turned in their favor, Zalon knew that they had won not just a victory against the Dominion, but a victory for unity and peace in the galaxy. The humans had shown him that mercy was not a weakness, but the greatest form of strength. A strength that could overcome any obstacle, no matter how insurmountable. As the dust settled and the remnants of the Dominion's fleet drifted into the void, a new era of cooperation and understanding dawned in the galaxy. The battle for unity had been won, but the journey toward a future of peace and harmony had only just begun. And Zalon, alongside his human allies, would be there every step of the way, forging a path toward a brighter tomorrow for all who called the stars their home. In the aftermath of the decisive battle against the Dominion of War, the galaxy basked in a newfound sense of unity and hope. The defeat of the warmongering faction served as a testament to the power of cooperation and compassion, proving that strength could be found in mercy rather than in conquest. Ambassador Elena and her human delegation, along with the Galactic Council and its member races, worked tirelessly to rebuild what had been damaged by the conflict and to forge new alliances based on mutual respect and understanding. As the scars of war began to heal, Zalon reflected on the journey he had taken, from a skeptical officer caught in the throes of uncertainty to a steadfast believer in the power of unity and compassion. His experiences on Earth and his interactions with the humans had transformed him in ways he could never have imagined, shaping him into a champion of peace and harmony in the galaxy. One day, as Zalon walked through the halls of the Harbinger of Unity, he received a message summoning him to the council chamber. Curious and intrigued, he made his way to the meeting room, where he found Ambassador Elena waiting for him, a knowing smile on her face. "Officer Zalon, I have a proposition for you," Ambassador Elena began, her voice warm and inviting. "The humans have been deeply impressed by your dedication to the cause of unity and peace. We believe that you have the potential to be a bridge between our two civilizations, a beacon of hope in a galaxy that still struggles to find common ground. Zalon felt a surge of emotion well up within him as he listened to Ambassador Elena's words. To be chosen as a symbol of unity and understanding between humans and aliens was an honor beyond words, one that he accepted with humility and gratitude. "I am honored to accept your offer, Ambassador Elena," Zalon replied, his voice filled with determination. "I will do everything in my power to uphold the ideals of unity and compassion that we have fought so hard to protect." And so, Zalon began a new chapter in his life, dedicated to the pursuit of peace and cooperation among the stars. As a representative of the Galactic Council and an ambassador of goodwill, he traveled to distant planets and civilizations, spreading the message of harmony and solidarity wherever he went. Through his efforts and those of his allies, the galaxy flourished in an era of unprecedented cooperation and understanding. Old rivalries were set aside, and new alliances were forged, laying the groundwork for a future where mercy was seen not as a weakness, but as the greatest strength of all. And as the stars shimmered in the vast expanse of space, illuminating the path toward a brighter tomorrow, Zalon knew that the journey toward a galaxy united in peace and harmony was far from over. But with compassion in their hearts and unity in their actions, he and his fellow beings would strive to create a future where all could live in harmony and understanding, guided by the enduring belief that humans don't engage in wars, they engage in compassion, unity, and strength. Years passed since the decisive victory over the dominion of war and the establishment of a new era of unity and cooperation in the galaxy. The bond between humans and aliens had grown stronger, fueled by a shared commitment to peace and understanding. Zalon had risen through the ranks of the Galactic Council, earning a reputation as a steadfast advocate for harmony and diplomacy. His work as a bridge between human and alien civilizations had earned him respect and admiration from all corners of the galaxy. As he walked through the bustling corridors of the Harbinger of Unity, Zalon pondered the progress that had been made since those early days of uncertainty and fear. The galaxy was a vastly different place now, a place where mercy was not just a concept, but a way of life that bound beings of all races and backgrounds together in a tapestry of unity. One day, a message arrived summoning Zalon to a special meeting of the Galactic Council. Curious about the purpose of the gathering, he made his way to the council chamber, where he found Ambassador Elena and a group of esteemed delegates waiting for him. "Officer Zalon, we have gathered here today to honor your exceptional dedication to the cause of unity and peace in the galaxy," Ambassador Elena announced, her voice filled with warmth and reverence. "Your efforts have been instrumental in fostering understanding and cooperation among our peoples, and it is with great pride that we recognize your contributions." Zalon felt a swell of emotion as he listened to Ambassador Elena's words, his heart filled with a sense of fulfillment and purpose. To be recognized for his role in shaping a future where compassion and empathy reigned supreme was a validation of everything he had strived for. As the council presented Zalon with a symbol of his accomplishments, a crystalline medallion emblazoned with the emblem of harmony and unity, he felt a sense of gratitude wash over him. This medallion, a symbol of hope and solidarity, would serve as a reminder of the ideals that had guided him on his journey toward a galaxy united in peace. In the years that followed, Zalon continued his work as a diplomat and peacemaker, traveling the stars and spreading the message of unity to all who would listen. His legacy as a champion of compassion and understanding lived on in the hearts of those he had touched, inspiring future generations to uphold the values of empathy and cooperation. And as the galaxy shimmered with the light of countless stars, a legacy of unity and harmony endured, a testament to the enduring power of compassion, the strength of unity, and the belief that humans don't engage in wars, they engage in building a future where all beings could thrive together in peace and solidarity. In the peaceful tranquility of the galaxy, the echoes of conflict and discord faded into distant memory, replaced by a unity that transcended boundaries and differences. The legacy of compassion and understanding that Zalon and his allies had worked so tirelessly to cultivate had taken root, shaping a future where beings of all races and creeds lived in harmony. As years turned into decades, the galaxy flourished under the banner of unity and peace. Interstellar trade and cultural exchange flourished, bolstered by alliances forged through mutual respect and cooperation. The scars of past conflicts had healed, replaced by a shared commitment to building a future where empathy and compassion reign supreme. Zalon, now a venerable elder within the Galactic Council, looked out upon the stars with a sense of pride and fulfillment. His journey from uncertainty to unwavering advocate for unity had left an indelible mark on the galaxy, inspiring countless beings to embrace the ideals of harmony and solidarity. One day, as he sat in contemplation within his chambers aboard the Harbinger of Unity, a holographic message flickered to life before him. It was a transmission from Ambassador Elena, now a revered figure among humans and aliens alike. "Dear Zalon," her voice resonated with warmth and wisdom. "As we reflect upon the path we have walked together, I am reminded of the profound impact that your dedication and compassion have had on the galaxy. Your legacy is a beacon of hope that shines brightly in even the darkest of times." Touched by Ambassador Elena's words, Zalon felt a surge of emotion well up within him. The bond he had forged with his human allies, and the allies from distant corners of the galaxy, was a testament to the enduring power of unity and understanding. As he prepared to send a response to Ambassador Elena, a sense of calm settled over him. The galaxy was now a place where beings of all races and backgrounds could coexist in peace and mutual respect, a testament to the belief that humans don't engage in wars, but in building bridges of understanding and cooperation instead. And so, as Zalon gazed out at the vast expanse of space, filled with a tapestry of stars and planets, he knew that the journey toward a future of unity and harmony was far from over. But with compassion as their guiding light and unity as their foundation, he and his allies would continue to walk that path together, shaping a future where all beings could thrive in a galaxy united in peace. As the eons passed and the galaxy continued to evolve, the legacy of unity and peace that Zalon, Ambassador Elena, and their allies had forged endured as a beacon of hope and inspiration for generations to come. The bonds of cooperation and understanding that had been woven through countless trials and triumphs remained unbreakable, a testament to the enduring power of compassion and empathy. Zalon, now revered as a legendary figure in the annals of galactic history, watched from his place among the stars as new civilizations rose and fell, each one touched by the legacy of unity that he and his allies had so fervently championed. One day, as he looked out upon the galaxy from the observation deck of the Harbinger of Unity, a familiar presence materialized beside him. It was Ambassador Elena, her form shimmering with an ethereal light that spoke of wisdom and grace. "Zalon," she spoke, her voice a comforting melody that resonated through the vastness of space. "The flame of unity that we ignited so long ago continues to burn brightly, lighting the way for countless beings who seek a future built on compassion and harmony." Zalon turned toward her, a sense of peace settling over him at the sight of his old friend and ally. "Ambassador Elena, the journey we embarked upon together has left an indelible mark on the galaxy," he replied, his voice a whisper carried on stardust. "And though our time among the stars may be waning, the spirit of unity we kindled will endure for eternity." Together, they stood in silent contemplation, gazing out at the expanse of stars that shimmered with the light of 1,000 suns. In that moment, they knew that their work was not yet done, that the flame of unity they had ignited would continue to guide beings of all races and creeds toward a future where understanding and cooperation reigned supreme. And as they faded into the cosmic tapestry, their spirits intertwined with the eternal flame of unity that burned brightly in the hearts of all who sought a galaxy united in peace and solidarity. In that timeless expanse, the legacy of Zalon, Ambassador Elena, and their allies lived on, a testament to the enduring power of compassion, empathy, and the belief that unity was not just a dream, but a reality woven into the very fabric of the cosmos. As the crew of the Galaxy Voyager stood before the Cosmic Guardian, enveloped in the pulsating energies of the rift, a sense of awe and anticipation washed over them. The being's presence seemed to transcend the boundaries of reality, its form shimmering with an ethereal radiance that hinted at the vastness of its power and wisdom. "You have journeyed far, travelers of the stars," the Cosmic Guardian spoke, its voice resonating like a symphony of celestial harmonies. "The convergence of paths has brought you to this nexus, where destinies intertwine and the fabric of the universe unfolds before you. Embrace the truths that await, for they hold the keys to unlocking the mysteries of existence. Captain Harkin and his crew exchanged knowing glances, a silent communication passing between them that spoke of the unspoken bond that had guided them through countless trials and tribulations. With a shared resolve, they stepped forward, ready to face whatever revelations awaited them in the heart of the rift. The Cosmic Guardian extended a shimmering hand, gesturing towards a swirling portal that beckoned them to step through and embark on a journey of cosmic significance. As the crew crossed the threshold, they felt a rush of energy envelop them, propelling them through the currents of space and time towards an unknown destination. When they emerged on the other side, they found themselves in a realm of pure cosmic beauty, where galaxies bloomed like celestial flowers and nebulas shimmered with a kaleidoscope of colors. They stood on the precipice of eternity, gazing out into the vast expanse of the cosmos with a sense of wonder and humility. The Cosmic Guardian hovered before them, a radiant presence against the backdrop of the infinite cosmos. "Behold the tapestry of creation," it spoke, its voice echoing through the void. "Each star, each planet, each living being is but a part of the cosmic symphony, a harmony of light and shadow, of life and death, woven together in an eternal dance of existence." As the crew absorbed the magnitude of the sight before them, they felt a profound connection to the cosmic forces that bound them together, transcending individuality and becoming a symphony of unity in their own right. They understood that their journey was not just a quest for knowledge or adventure, but a cosmic odyssey that resonated with the very essence of the universe itself. In that moment of revelation, Captain Harkin and his crew felt a deep sense of purpose and belonging, knowing that they were but threads in the tapestry of creation, woven together by the bonds of unity and shared destiny. They embraced their role in the cosmic symphony, ready to play their part with courage and compassion, knowing that their actions would echo through the vastness of space and time. And so, as the crew stood on the threshold of infinity, surrounded by the cosmic wonders that stretched out before them, they felt a sense of peace and fulfillment wash over them. Their journey was far from over, but they faced the unknown with hearts united and spirits resilient, ready to embrace the mysteries and wonders that awaited them in the ever-expanding cosmos.